Hello, I'm talking to you directly from the 1960s. Here at BT we have some pretty good ideas about how things would turn out in the future, although at the time they may have seemed like the stuff of science fiction, a bit like this ray gun. We imagined that life in the future would be very different, with people living in houses a bit like this, which would cost as much as £10,000. We had ideas about communications too. We predicted that making a telephone call in your space-age times of the new millennium would work just like this. Simply take our service card. The code will be scanned electronically. This establishes the caller's identity for charging the call. As she keys, the digits appear on her view phone screen. Suppose she makes an error. She can clear and start again. Now press the connect button.
Robinson and Harbottle.
Mr. Harbottle, please.
In fact, in the 21st century, something called click dial makes things a lot easier. Simply by moving this device, which is shaped like a mouse, you'll be able to remotely control a cursor on the screen in front of you. Click dial will then allow you to scan a list of everyone in your organization. With one click of your finger, your call will be connecting, leaving your hands free to continue working.
Hello, Bill. This is Henry.
Who? Who did you say?
Henry. I'm calling from London.
Gee, that's a pleasant surprise. How are things in your part of the world?
It's a dark, wet morning here. I suppose you've been basking in the sun all day. Well, let's have a look at you, Bill.
Right, Henry, picture coming up.
Even in the 60s, we realized that seeing the person you were speaking to was the next logical step after the telephone call. In the 21st century, people across the globe will easily be able to have meetings using something called video conferencing. This means Henry's ex-wife, who now lives with Bill, is able to gloat anytime she likes.
Right here now. Come over here, Betty, and say hello to Henry.
Hello, Henry. Long time no see.
The reality of video conferencing means the face of the person calling you appearing on a screen. It enables instant face-to-face contact, helping people to forge better relationships. Of course, we knew all this would only be possible because of the creation of a wideband coaxial network, or broadband for short. Once people have discovered this nationwide network, they will have no desire to leave their homes, and so there'll be no further need for roads. And luckily for you there in the future, this network will now be fully available up and down the land. Back in my day, people often travelled vast distances just to have short meetings with each other.
Hi James, hi Joanna. How are you both? You okay?
But in your millennium, several people will be able to have a conversation at once from their own home or office.
Yep, just looking at the slides now.
They can even share and amend documents.
Slide number 5. I don't really like the colours there.
My only concern is the arrows.
Now, when we predicted the pager, we thought, terrific. Wherever Miss Johnson goes, provided she stays within the confines of the building, we can bleep her, and she returns to her desk to deal with even the smallest query. How short-sighted we were. Now this woman will effectively be able to take her office with her in her handbag. Let's see that same scenario, but just watch what happens next. This device will probably be named after a blackberry or other item of soft fruit. It allows her to read and send electronic or email messages. Thus she can work on the way to and from home. And while en route, she can link her mobile computer into the broadband exchange, so she can stay in contact while she enjoys a refreshing cuppa at one of your new outdoor tea shops. Yes, that's right, Miss Johnson. With all these benefits from BT, you'll soon be wondering how you ever managed without them. And being more efficient means she can spend more time with friends. Having a night on the tiles, while her boyfriend looks after the kids.